Hello, I'm Linda, and this is No Frills ASMR. I thought today we could talk about family tree. And the main thing I want to talk about is cousins. I've been thinking about, we do a family reunion with my family every 2 years. And it's gotten so large now, it's 60 plus people. And so it just got me thinking about cousins. And I thought we could do that. And I'm kind of winging this one, so we'll just sort of do it as we go. Somebody in the comments of a previous video mentioned that I'm using very good, expensive scissors to cut paper, and they're really for sewing. And I was like, yeah, correct. I shouldn't probably use these scissors. So then I went downstairs, and after my boys left for college, I never had scissors, anywhere. When they were home, they'd take them and they'd be gone, and I'd find them in their clubhouse or wherever. So I searched everywhere, and I found every pair of scissors. I think I can. And I put them all together, and I have like 1,000,000 pairs of scissors. So I think we could probably find a pair that we could use for paper. Maybe these Fiskars, but I don't know if they sound as nice. Let's see, hold on. Oh, I don't know. I might have to just sacrifice these and get a new pair. I kind of want a new pair anyway, because these are they're old. They're getting a little dull. Although I could sharpen them. All right, enough scissor talk. I'm sticking with these, even if it might make some people crazy. I just like the way they feel. Okay, so let's go to family tree. So I think this will be a quick one, I think. So the first thing you have is you. And that would be you. I don't know why I just said that, obviously. Okay. And then, well, let's start by putting your mom and your dad, just because I want to explain one thing here. And I know this is stuff people probably know, but sometimes it's fun to just think about it. Okay, so when you make a family tree, you'd put yourself here, and your sisters and brothers would go next to you. And then above you is where your mom and dad go. And when you design a family tree, traditionally, and if you go on the websites online, they put the male on this side and the female on this side. So mom's side will start to go up over here, and dad's side will go up over here. And your grandparents would go granddad, grandmom above your mom, her parents, and then granddad, grandmom above your dad, his parents. And then they go off. So the tree can get big very quickly. So usually when you do genealogy, well, traditionally, most people are tracking their family name. So they'll track their dad and their dad's dad and their dad. But my dad's family tree has already been pretty well documented. And my mom's dad's side has been pretty well documented. So we've been really looking into my mom's side of the family. And they were mostly in Virginia. And the weird thing is, her brothers went off and they ended up dying. And everybody thought they died of the Spanish flu. But it turns out they died in like a train accident. And the weirdest thing is, I ended up searching up their graves and found the one brother's grave in the place where I'm living now. Like, what? That is so crazy. Weird things. I have other stories about family tree that are interesting. But anyway, okay. That's not why we're here today. We're not here to talk about me. All right. So let's take off mom and dad. And let's just say parent. I know my handwriting's... I hate my handwriting, but I just, and I write different every time. I have never like had, like right now I made this little A. Sometimes I don't know. I have a weird, I think my brain works funny sometimes. Okay. And then, grand parent. I'm not going to be able to fit that, am I? Parent. And then great grandparent. We all know what that is, right? I don't even know if we need to go this high, but great grand. No, great grandparent. Okay. So there's you, and there's your parent. And so you'd have your two parents, but so your parents kind of coming off in this direction. So that's probably your mother. And then your grandparent. So let's say that's probably your grandmother because she's going off this way. So we're going to follow the maternal line, it's called. So the mother's line is the maternal line. The father's line is the paternal line. Paternal? Yeah, I think so. All right, I don't think I'll really need to go up this far, but because what I'm going to show you, I'm going to try to keep it simple, stupid, as they say. Okay. Get a new piece of paper. So your parent may have a sibling, which is a brother or a sister. So the sibling will go under the parent. Okay. And then the sibling is your, I shouldn't have put that. I should have put your aunt or uncle. Okay. So this is your parent's sibling and your aunt or uncle. Now, if they have a child, that would be your cousin. So now we have you and your cousin. Now, your great-grandparent, who's your parents, your mom, in this, we're pretending we have a mom here, your mom's grandmother. Grandmother and grandfather. So your great-grandparents have a child. Have a sister. Oh no, why is this getting confusing? Maybe because I don't have them spread out. I'm telling you, this shouldn't be that confusing. Okay, so they're close together. And you're here and your cousin's here. Okay, so now here's your no, I'm sorry. It's your grandparent. It's your grandparent's sister, brother. So it's your great aunt or uncle. Oops, shoot. Or uncle. I'm telling you, I thought this was going to be simple, and now all of a sudden. Okay, here's your grandparent's sister or brother, and that's your great aunt or uncle. So we don't even need these people. Get those old folks out of there. Okay, so you have your grandparent's sister or brother is your great aunt or uncle, and they have a child. And that child is your parents. So if we're saying your mom's cousin. So this would be your mom's cousin, but it would be your cousin once removed, is what they call that. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of room. Okay, so because this is your mom's cousin, it is your cousin, but they're one line up from you on the I can't think of a word for it, but so they're one line off of you. And then their child, your cousin once removed's child, would be your second cousin. See how here I put a dot on the I and here? I don't know. My writing's cray. Okay. So you, your cousin, and then your second cousin is your cousin once removed's child. So they're on the same line as you. So that's your second. And then if you were to go out to later versions, this would be your, once you go out further and further, then you're dealing with your third cousin, your fourth cousin. But this would be your second cousin once removed. And then if they get off, like if this cousin has a baby, that would be your second cousin once removed. And if that baby had a baby, that would be your second cousin twice removed. Pretty sure that's right. People in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong. If you ever watch one of these videos and are like, I don't know if that's right, Linda, go look in the comments, because people have been very, very generous in writing up their thoughts, and not saying what I did wrong, although let's be honest, but just saying, like, here's some other thoughts on that or whatever. I'm trying my best. Okay, so does that help? So basically, if they are off of your tree, so if you have a tree with branches, these are going to be, your first and second cousins. But once you get up here, then they're once removed from you. So that's when it's a cousin once removed, because they're up on the next level of your tree. And then you put the boughs on your tree like this. And a little star. There you go. It's Christmas Eve right now, so that's why And I have the windows open, which is bizarre. It's so warm outside. Anyway. So that's the basics of a family tree. I don't know if that's going to help anyone, but maybe. Sometimes I'll get things from my brother, not my brother, good grief, my husband. Weird. He did 23andMe, even though I told him not to, because I'm not so sure about that. And he gets emails saying, like, we found your fourth cousin. I'm like thinking, that's so far off. I don't know if that actually helps us any. We're trying to figure out when his family immigrated to the U.S. I know they're probably Scots-Irish, and I'm pretty sure I know when, but I haven't found like an exact person yet. So anyway, thanks for watching.